Hi, this is Unique and Sneak. Welcome to my channel, and this will be a review on Salt Lake City Housewives Season 3, Episode 5, on thin ice. And it's off to a slow start. First, it shows Jen in New York. As we all know, she had to go to New York for court, and her legal stuff that she has going on. And she was on the phone with Kosha Sharif, saying she can't wait to be home. She's going home tonight. And that was that. Then it goes on to Meredith and Seth, I think. That's her husband's name. I think that's her husband's name, Seth. Saying that Brooks is coming in town. I don't know if that's the son or the daughter, but I think that's the son. Is coming into town. It wasn't much they talked about. Then it goes on to Whitney and Justin, and Whitney saying how Heather let her down. It wasn't there for her, even though Heather knows or the trauma that she's going through with defending herself. So basically, she's saying that at the time when Heather, she says, was lying about knowing anything about the rumors and being in the midst of NGH, it got a lot of, is that the name? I don't know. Is it Angie on the Jersey Housewives, or is it a different name? It's a lot of Andrews in here. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. But Angie H. And being in the presence of her saying the things that was going on with Lisa, and how she felt like she left her out there to just take it on herself, and like it didn't happen, or it didn't exist, or it was, she basically pinned her to the cross or whatever. Heather just don't want to be involved in it, I think, and it wasn't the right time to bring it up, because Heather was there for a good time. It was for Jen Shaw, the trip, and Whitney bringing up this heavy stuff in the midst of it. Heather wasn't with. It should have been another. Okay, I don't remember where I left off. Oh my goodness. I think it was with Heather and Justin, with her saying Heather didn't have her back. Something like that. I don't know. It wasn't much. I can't remember. Oh my goodness. Anyway, back to Lisa. And I think her husband ain't John, I think. And what Lisa philosophy is saying is the bad truth is better than a good lie. And that's what she appreciates Whitney doing, with coming to her and telling her what was happening, what was being said in the rumors amongst the ladies in a group. A bad truth is better than a good lie. Wait, a bad truth. The bad truth is better than a good lie. The bad truth is better than a good lie. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I never heard that. The bad truth. That's a good one, Lisa. Never heard that one before. I'm gonna have to marinate on that. I've never heard that philosophy before. The bad truth is better than a good lie. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I don't to dig deep into that to see, like, is it? It might be. You know, I'm the type of person, I'm open minded. You know, I'm not gonna say that's something crazy or that's ridiculous. It just might be, but I'm gonna get back at you with that. It just might be. Then Heather Mesa with Angie H. So let's see what goes on with that. Child, they saying Whitney crazy. Angie said she would have never said that in a business environment, in her husband's business environment. Um, Something about Lisa Barlow uh, doing favors for a man on the side, doing sexual favors for a man to get source courtside seats at a basketball game. I think it's a basketball game. They are acting like they don't know anything about this, have never heard of this, or it never came out neither one of them mouth. I'm so confused right now. Whitney, these people are making you seem like you're cuckoo, cuckoo, like for real. It's what you, they're making it seem like maybe your childhood trauma has played some sort of mindset game on reality. Or you just trying to make up lies for a storyline. Either way it goes, them two are making it seem like you are over the cuckoo's nest and you making this shit up. Maybe you dreamt it, because a lot of dreams, when you dream it, some of them kind of when you I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've had dreams whereas I was thinking about something, and I'm just giving an example. Maybe this happened, and it didn't even have to be that particular day. Maybe it was the week before, or some days before, or maybe that particular day. And you have a dream about it, and the dream just seems so real. Like you're sitting there having a conversation, and everything just seems so vivid and so real, surreal. But it wasn't. And you can't distinguish whether it was a dream or reality. And that happened with a lot of people that take narcotics. I don't know what Whitney take. I'm not saying that's what Whitney take. Thank you. But and you can't just distinguish real from unreal, fairy tale from realism, real life. I don't know. But they make me seem like you kind of crazy with me, delusional. But we'll see as the season go on. What, this is only episode, what, 5? I don't know. We'll see, because this is ridiculous. So what I think is going on is that I don't believe Whitney's crazy, as they trying to portray. I think that though that the conversation did go on, the rumors were said because they messy women. They messy and they talk about each other. That's just what they do. They do what they do. I don't know why these people be messing with my dog like that. They be provoking him. Anyway, and they deflecting. Why, I don't know. I don't know. But leather. Heather. Heather has a ski trip that she planned, and she invited the ladies, and she also invited Angie. H. Angie. Y. Messy. And then they talking about when they first got there. I just remember they Heather was like, let's talk about the tea that's going on, and Angie has spilled some. I don't know what she spilled. Whatever drink they were drinking, the tea. That's what. Oh, y'all tea. Y'all got tea. Y'all say that too. That's y'all tea. That's okay. So as I was saying, yeah, they were saying, let's talk about the tea that's going on. What happened in, what they went to Vegas? I forgot where they went. Anyway, I don't think they had much fun wherever they went. But Heather's planning a ski trip. Is it always cold in Utah? Even in spring, does it always look like that? What does summer look like? Y'all summers must be beautiful and perfect. Y'all winters are horrible, I'm sure, but y'all summers must be perfect. And I think I can get with that because I hate our summers here. And when our winter come and we have like our little freezes and stuff like that, everything shuts down. I'm not used to. Cause nobody's used to. We can everything just shut down. We can't drive in it because we don't know how. We ain't used to snow or we ain't used to none of that. But how y'all? I don't know. But I might like the cold weather, cause I hate the summers here. I absolutely hate this. I don't know what my past life was, but this I even though I was born raised here, I have never gotten used to, and I don't think I ever will. I just don't think it was meant for me. Period. Anyway, Heather invited Angie to the trip. What that's gonna look like? That's I don't think they even invited another person outside of the cast on a trip with them. I don't think these ladies ever did that because they so new. This is what only season 3. They haven't had many seasons, so I think this may be the first. And Heather, you might be the first to invite somebody else outside of the ladies. Also, Heather's writing a book, Bad Mormon, and she's worried about what her cousins and family are going to say about her being sexually active out, not being married. I can answer that for you. They're not going to agree with it. They're not going to like it. They may even cut you off. They're going to feel whatever type of way they feel because they're so into that religion. There's so many religions out here that every religion is the right religion. That religion is the bad religion. We the right religion. We the righteous. We the true ones. That's how it is. Because Catholics, they believe they are the number one religion. They are the truth. I was, well, I don't know. Catholic. I, if I had to claim a denomination, I would say Catholic because I was raised Catholic. I went to Catholic schools. I'm in a Catholic state, and my family's Catholic, and that's just what it is. But I always say at the end of the day, on Judgment Day, when your soul spirit leaves the human body, who gonna vouch for you? Who gonna vouch for you? Will I have a whole applause of people around? The Catholics that's gonna vouch for you? The Catholic? And they got all these other religions? The Mormons? They go vouch. No, you don't stand before them. Because your creator, who you bow before, created them. You don't stand before them. You stand before your creator, not them. They like us. Spirits having a human encounter. That's it. They believe, it's they believe. They believe what they believe. We believe what we believe. I believe what I believe. Don't waste your life on thinking about what other people, regular people that go sit on a toilet and do the same thing you do on the toilet, do the same thing that you do on their thoughts on how they think they should live. That's on them. They won't stand before you, you won't stand before them. And that's what's important, and the only thing that you need to know at the end of the day. And I don't understand why people don't understand that. You ain't standing before your mother, your father, your preacher, nobody. Because they go stand before the same person, the same being, or whatever it is that you will stand before. Remember that. Live your life. You only have one. F what people feel and think. They ain't paying your bills. They not holding you when you sad at night or crying or whatever. Be happy. Live your life. It's only one. Only one. Live your life. These are spirits and other human, what I said before. Spirits, we're souls having a human encounter. Like little minions, in other words, however, you can call it what you want. But if what other people say and think, and you'll breathe easier, be able to appreciate more when you get that understanding. You are not going to stand before any one of these people. You won't even know who your parents are, from my understanding, when you're in that moment. You won't, I mean, you were given to the parents for a human encounter, but once you go before the Almighty, you won't even know these people. Remember that. In this video, I don't want to be a long video because it's really nothing too much going on, but it's just the religion aspect of it that may make it so long, because it is important and it plays a big aspect and representation and toll in my life, even currently today, that I'm not going to get into, which I've mentioned, you know, what I was raised and known to represent. earlier, and they was raised and known to represent what they Mormonism, Mormons. Um, when we could tell the Mormons from other religions in I don't know if it's just in my state, but my area, they would ride the bicycles. They didn't. I'm sure they had cars. Why wouldn't y'all have cars? But they rode bicycles with some slacks on and white shirts. I could remember that as a child and teenager or whatever, going door to door. I can remember that. Those were the Mormons. Then we had the Jehovah Witness that would just come and knock on everybody's door, you know, and we didn't absolutely not open the door for them. Period. We knew them off top. We knew the Mormons off top because they rode bicycles. Knowing I know they had cars. We didn't know, I don't know anything about but I know they had cars. But they rode bicycles. I don't, right now, in this day, I don't see it so much. Maybe it's there in Utah where y'all at, but I don't see so much where I'm at. But I do know it was when I was younger, before I became a grown adult and children of my own, I seen it a lot. And that's what they did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what they did. And we knew the Mormons from the Jehovah Witness. Utah is so, God, Utah. Utah. I don't even know what to say about Utah. Anyway, Seth and Meredith meet up with their son Brooks. I figured it was him coming in. I didn't know. I don't remember their daughter's name. But I mean, Brooke couldn't go either way, boy, girl, whatever. Is Brooke is Brooke. But it was their son, which I figured because their daughter not on there too much. She got her own stuff going on. I guess she's trying to finish whatever degree or what with her life or whatever she got going on. And Brooks is a senior at NYCU. I don't recall what he is studying. I don't know. Maybe it's design and art or some shit like that. I don't know. And his dad asked him, how's his dating life, if you have a boyfriend. Him coming right off and saying something like that, they already know what's up with Brooks. We all know what's up with Brooks. And he is who he is. And we ain't got no problem with it. They was making it seem like an issue or a problem. Maybe Meredith, but I don't think the Mormons agree with that type of stuff. I don't think y'all agree with that at all. I don't think, well, I mean, Catholics don't either. I don't think so. They do. But y'all most definitely don't. And the Catholics, they have, they SHI with messing with the little boys and stuff like. I know. I'm aware of it. That's why I say I don't believe in a particular religion because when you, like I said, stand before the Almighty, the Creator, something created something. When you stand before whoever, whatever created, they not gonna ask you, or you're not gonna have to represent yourself. You're not gonna be on trial like, what religion, and ain't none of that's gonna go on. And that's what I don't get. Why people think all that's gonna go on? What religion you represent? That's like, that's so stupid. Like the gang members, who you represent. That's like the the ones that are prejudiced against a certain skin tone, like you on the white side, black side, that ain't gonna go on. None of that shit gonna go on. None of that is going to go on. And that's, God created everybody. He didn't put one side. He created everybody. Everybody is different. That makes sense. Everybody cannot be the same. Everybody can't drive the same car. Everybody can't like the same color. Everybody can't wear the same clothes. Everybody is different. Then, not on top of that, he gave us our free will. That's what I don't understand. What what us spirits don't, unless we got a F up mind, which maybe some drugs or uh, something alternate, it that you can't think logically and have comprehensive thinking, rational thinking. You don't like this person because of their skin tone. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like this because they got a red car. What? I don't like them because they're wearing a certain color. What? That don't make no sense to me, and I don't comprehend it. I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me, and I just am not about to make my head hurt about this because I'm about to get too upset, too emotional about it. That's just not the way it is. It just makes no sense. Yes, we are culturally different. We have our differences, but at the end of the day, we are all spirits having a human encounter. At the end of the day, we're supposed to be different. That's the way he made us. We're supposed to be different. That's the point. That's the point. God, I have no clue where I left off. Maybe I think with Meredith and Seth and Brooks. Um, don't tell him because I know I started talking about them, but then I went to the religion aspect of it, and I don't know. But I think I'm finished with them. So it goes to Jen and Kosha Sharif. Um, and her saying she thrown aback and thrown off by the judge extending the trial for months later for the summer. Again, I haven't into it. I don't know what's currently going on or with her trial and case situation. I don't know, and I'm not. Maybe it'll play out in future episodes, but I'm not going looking for it. I don't need that extraness. But I'm not going looking for it. I don't know what happened. But like I was saying, this housewife is so much embedded in depth and involved in religion, the different religions, and more so the Mormonism and Sharif. What he Jehovah? I think, is it no? I wait. What is Sharif? Is it Jehovah? Hold on. Islam. And I do respect the great Farrakhan. I do. And I listen to him as well. I mean, I'm open minded. I just want to know the truth. I want to question. I want to know what it is, what's right, what's wrong. I just have questions. We may not have the answers to, as we all are, like I said, having it, we may not have all the answers, but I I don't put myself in a denomination. I'm just looking for what's right, what's true. You know, that's it at the end of the day. True, false, lie, truth, real, fake. That's it. So yeah, I do have questions. I would never know the number one true answer to. And this housewife show bring it to realization with the religions. They all have, in the Mormon and the Mormons think they're the superior. Well, baby, at the end of the day, guess who think they number one at the top, 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 top? The Catholics. The Catholics. That's who they feel. That's who number the Pope, the Catholic. And again, like I said, if I had to choose a denomination, of course, I was born into Catholic, raised Catholic, went to Catholic schools, Catholic. But at the end of the day, I just don't believe that that's like a gang to me. What religion are you? What gang you? That's just what that's like to me, and that don't make no sense. I don't think it would. I just don't think that make no sense. I just can't comprehend it. Let me get the F off of that. Um, yeah, Jen and Coach are talking, and he's saying he love her, he has her back, 1,000%. I respect that man for that. They going through therapy for what they're going on. Regular folk ain't so privileged to do that. They figure it out on their own. As myself, I'm figuring out on my own. I don't know what I'm saying is true or factual, factual, however you want to say it. But I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. That's all. On my own. I don't have another human being to talk to like that to pay them to try to read my mind and interpret possibly how I'm feeling and thinking. To me, to reiterate and tell me what I already know. And that is possibly true. My intuition is probably what I should tap into and believe. We all don't have the money for that. Because it's, I'm not going to say it's not of importance, because it is for this person. But for me, no. For talking on it, no. But I will, because it was in the show. Lisa, who was it? She went into her son's room. He was making a poster for a dance. Jack, which is 17. I got confused for a moment, and I thought it was Meredith. Um, and they look alike, but they don't look alike. Who do look alike is Lisa and her sister. Gina, I think that's the one they showed. Yeah, they are twins, but how y'all say all y'all look alike too, but Gina and Lisa, they are sisters, and I would place Meredith way over there as far as look. But I get confused with y'all children. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing y'all children. Maybe they should be. No, they shouldn't be on more. They shouldn't be involved in all this BS. However, Lisa is talking to her brother. I think his name Brian. I think, I don't know. And she mentions that she talked to her one of her sisters, and that asked the question, why are they so effed up? And I only think that they believe that their life is the way it is, and Lisa also, is because of their parents being engaged, having children at a young age, whereas they wasn't equipped to be a parent because they were so underage and children themselves. They didn't know. Because I think they had Lisa when I don't even think this man was he had maybe just become legal age to drink, and I don't she was the middle child at the time. That's what the Mormon faith do. So the Mormon faith, it's what it sounds like. It's effed up all around. It's effed up all around. They believe that young girls, I don't know. I'm just saying, because I don't know, that young girls, teenagers, should become parents, or they, uh, the men should become men at a young age. At a, I don't know, because the human brain don't fully develop until the age of 25. I want to say 30, but scientifically 25. At teenage age, teenagers are thinking like teenagers. They're children still to me. So they think, what I want to say is they think their parents effed them up by having children so young. At the end of the day, they probably did it because of the religion at the end, which I don't know if they're Mormons, but from the looks of it, that's what it is. So it's the religion aspect of it. And what y'all need to realize at the end of the day, as I stated, when you stand before the Creator, He not gonna ask you who you represent. What denomination are you? That ain't gonna be the question. That is not going to be the question. That's all you need to know. That's not gonna be the question. And when you go before and stand in judgment, I don't know how that looks. I don't know. I don't know. But I know there is no one to vouch for you but you. I don't know, maybe the devil might be there, saying, he might be there whispering. I don't know, but I don't think God played that, but who knows? But I do know no one's there to vouch. Nobody have recollection or knowledge or remembrance of you but you. That's all you need to remember and know at the end of the day. I don't remember. I got into something else different. I don't even remember what Lisa said or talked about with her husband. Apparently, I give zeros about it because I'm so stuck on this part of Salt Lake, Salt Lake of Utah. I can't even pronounce it. I didn't know that was a Mormon state, which from what Heather said it is, but it hits a target for me, and it's triggering, and it's something that I have dealt with, the religion, and still to this day it's kind of, and it's not right, because like I feel how I feel, but religion affects everything in people's lives. Who came up with this? is this real? Is this true? It's so many of them. I mean, who came up with this? We don't even know that. We have so many questions. We don't. Who came up with this? Who? What was the first? We have so many questions that it's unanswered. It's unbelievable. So that's why I'm neutral. I I just focus on what's right and what's wrong. That's it. What's right, what's wrong. That's it. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Do what's right, don't do what's wrong. Free will. Whitney's right. The abusive power from the church, from a religion. Oh God, where to start with this? I didn't know this was Whitney's third time trying to get excommunicated from the Mormon church. What kind of is this? You gotta, they have your personal information, your income. They take payments out your paycheck? You obligated to pay 10%? What is that? That's crazy. That's a cult. That is crazy. Didn't Jesus go, and the only time that they say, quote, that Jesus was upset and went into a rage is in a temple with the Pharisees and all the other people collecting money from the people. He went and turned and flipped tables over and stuff like that. That's what I was taught. Were y'all taught that? I don't know. But that's what I was taught. That's not supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, God gave everyone their own free will. It wasn't like that in the beginning. He told Adam and Eve right from wrong. Biblically, I'm just going by what I was taught. And Eve was tricked. From that day forward, God put shame on them, or maybe they shamed themselves. I don't know. I don't even understand how they. I don't. They were supposedly the first two. And how can you doubt God when God is directly talking to you? I don't understand. God directly talk, like we have conversation. How can I doubt? But they didn't know anything else. They thought it was normal. And the Mormon church, oh my God, this is crazy. I don't, I don't know. Basically, they wouldn't let her go the first time or the second time because they believe that men are the true rulers and the man have the last say so. So what I take is they rape the women, the young girls. They vote on, if they do vote, the worst political person ever. They're probably all 1000% Republican. This is just how I'm seeing it. If they do vote, they may not. I don't know. Some religions they don't vote, but if they do, I'm pretty sure Republican. I'm pretty sure. And it's so wrong. I don't know if they feel like they punishing a woman for Eve's betrayal or sin or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. Again, there's so many questions. Y'all should be questioning it too. Like, why? If God gave me my free will, why you have so much a restriction on me? He gave me the right to choose what I feel is right and what is wrong, but you, as another person, as I am, that came from a woman, was conceived through a woman and a man, telling me how I should dictate and maneuver and guide and think about what choices I should make in my life. That just don't make sense. I understand we have government, we have politicians, uh, president. I understand that because uh, people need order. Some people need order. That God knows that. Some people are placed there for order. But all these other things, this extraness, the extra of it all, he ain't put into play. I can't believe it and I don't believe it. He ain't put into play. Okay, um, Salt Lake City, just how the tables have turned in each person's relationship. When the season first started, I couldn't tell Meredith from Lisa. They were so close and like sisters. Everybody was against Jen Shaw. Lisa talked about Heather and Whitney bad, like they good time hoe girls. Meredith, I don't recall her so much leaning on that aspect. However, what season is this? The third, fourth season? Hold on. This is the third, only the third? Second season, Meredith didn't even want to be in the presence of Jen Shaw. How the MF tables have turned. Amazing. The women that were against and talking about each other are the ones that are the closest and relate to each other. If that ain't mind blowing, what the is? Lisa and Meredith was like sisters. What happened? She got the experience when Lisa thought her mic was off. How Lisa really feel and being pissed. I don't remember what Meredith did to like piss her off like that, but those were her words, and that's how she feel. She can say she's sorry a zillion times. She said it. That's how she felt. I don't know who is real and not on this cast. I don't know. Um Heather saying that Whitney, her cousin, who was her ace boo coon, throwing her under the bus, saying she lying about the situation which she probably was present or unpresent on. Who knows? I don't know. Whitney being the bone collector, that's all Whitney has done. Whitney hasn't changed. I don't think really Jen Shaw has changed. She's still her. Whitney, Jen Shaw. So, who has changed? I understand Meredith part on changing, but You changed because of Lisa. That's the only reason that you gravitated towards the other women. Other than that, you wouldn't have. They all so fake. Oh my goodness. And the only real ones I just right now is, I don't know if Whitney's lying or not. I don't know. But the only real ones is looking like Jen Shaw and Whitney. But Jen Shaw got this trial going on. She going to court. I don't know. All of them might be scandalous and devious and criminals. I don't know. It's confusing. You can't read into them because it all boils down back to their faith and their religion that's playing a toll on how they have their experience, their human experience. It's affecting them big time. And it seems like they don't have it under control. Even though they on the show, they don't have themselves under control. That's what it seemed like because of the religion aspect of it, or their religion. They're out of control. When they go start thinking from themselves, excuse me, and reasoning for themselves with a God-given brain that were given to them, I don't know. Salt Lake City is a different type of cast from what I'm seeing. Maybe nobody else is seeing it the way I'm seeing it, but that's how I'm viewing them, is through a religion. They're still, even though they don't want to, religion is I wouldn't say 50. I would say maybe 25% has taken over their soul. Okay, so these Angie friends show up. Angie K, I think, who is, I forgot. Maybe Jen friend, I think. And then Angie H, which is Heather friend, show up. All these all these Angies, which I know Lisa wasn't expecting.
What is Angie Harrington doing here?
Wow, she didn't know Angie was gonna be there. Harrington, that's a Angie H.
Are these real questions?
You guys, everybody, thank you so much for coming
But
to our Snow Bunny Ski Day.
Heather
Now,
is the one that invited her, not Whitney. Let's see what goes on. So Lisa is upset that Heather invited Angie H to the ski trip that supposedly talked bad about her family, which we don't know to be true or false. You know. So is she not believing Whitney, what Whitney said, or is she believing what Whitney said? I think it's more so she's believing what Whitney said, and she's not trusting Heather. And Heather is the one that's going to back, that went to back for her on the trip. So Heather, are you the fake, phony one? Are you the cubic zirconia? Because that's what it appears to be. Lisa not even believing you, because she believing what Whitney said. probably because of what went on. I think it was the last season about Lisa doing something with somebody event, and Angie was the one. She knew about it, so Angie knows about whatever other situation, and Lisa probably know. And I don't think she's believing Whitney. I don't know how to put this into words, but what it seems like she is believing what Whitney said about Angie. What Lisa said, the girls, they, do the little snow skiing thing, and that's something I would like to do one day. Um, I don't think I would mind Utah. I think that's where I need to be. I don't know, because I hate summers here, like I said. But Lisa is saying that she is more so believing what Whitney said than Heather. That, and because it was Jen that said, I thought it was Angie K. No, Angie. No, seen Angie K, or I thought it was Angie K, but it was Angie H. Something she just said, I don't know. But however, Lisa feels some type of way because Angie H is there, and she's uninterested because she's friends with Heather and Whitney, but she looking at Heather sideways, which you've always looked at Heather sideways. So they all meet at a little table at, I guess, I don't know, a restaurant. I can't tell because so much snow and trees. A cabin or cafe, I don't know what it is, what they call it out there. But, and Whitney is not understanding why they celebrating that Jen trials postponed until July, the summertime, because they don't know what's going to happen in between time and meantime, which I don't understand either why that would be a celebration. That's more stress and anxiety on Jen, and she needed another trip. I know y'all, she had a trip, this a trip, she needed another one. All right, so they go on to talk about I can't remember who brought it up. Maybe Angie brought it up. About what happened in Arizona. And a rumor was that they all was in the midst of Angie, Heather, and Whitney, that a man that Heather was involved with was also involved with Lisa. That's what I'm getting. And that supposedly came out Angie mouth. Angie saying, they was drinking, she don't remember. BIT, you remember. But I think that's what's going on right now. Let me watch a little more of it. I think that's what's going on right now. Whitney, I agree. That's what liars do. They deflect. They don't remember. They don't recollect. They don't remember what was said, what they said, what was said in the moment. They don't. And especially if alcohol was involved, that is the number one. The number one fault and accuser. Alcohol. If alcohol was involved, everything is thrown out. It's unadmissible. At the something, alcohol alter your thinking, your brain. So, yeah. Even though they say the alcohol, when you speak the truth, I don't know. It alters your brain. At the end of the day, it really does. Alcohol really does alter the brain, for real, in real life. And I only known it to speak truth, but whether that is scientifically actual factual, I can't. Those my I don't have a broad vocabulary, that is what it is. You speak the truth. I don't know. That's a Mormon state, Utah. Lisa husband believe her. So I have no other choice but to believe whatever I feel to believe. How about that? Like you said, the fact that Heather didn't even take into consideration the guest list by inviting Angie H. Um, Angie H. Not K but H. Which you have had prior well, I wouldn't say confrontation, but prior dealings with. You say lying on you about certain situations. Oh my God. What's going on right now? You're not going. Okay. It's questioning Heather. Pup, you on camera. You on camera. Yeah. Everybody see you. So please stop. Yeah, as I was saying, Lisa feels some type of way about it, as she should. So I don't know. I gotta watch because you never know which road to take with these deceptive women. Heather or Whitney. I don't know at this time. I don't know. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna make a right turn and go down Heather Road. I agree with her, and I'm on her side. Whitney is telling the truth, but then Whitney might be telling the truth, and Heather playing jokes on us, trying to trick our mind and manipulate our mind and stuff, which I don't like. I don't want nobody to manipulate my mind and altering it and making me believe something that ain't real. I can't get with that, but I don't know. I don't know right now. As you can see, new day. I didn't get to finish the review. I don't even know where I left off. I know we towards the end. God, I don't remember. I was on one last night, and then I had to get off. I had some things to go and leave and do, and when I got back, I was just exhausted. I was tired. Had work in the morning. I don't know, but I think I don't know if I mentioned it, as I don't go back, like I said, and edit my videos. I just don't have time for that. It is what it is when I record. That's too it's just too time consuming. I ain't got time. With Jen asking Heather, why would you invite Angie H? And Heather said, it didn't even cross our mind. She wasn't trying to be malicious or had no ill intent. It didn't cross our mind. Girl, get the out of here. Y'all whole storyline is geared with the conflict between you and Whitney. Is Angie H is in the middle of it. She's the common denominator. What do you mean? Why these bees lie so much? Why? And then she's gonna walk over there and try to give a fake ass apology to Lisa. A fake ass apology to Lisa, and Lisa is not hearing it because Lisa is actually believing what Whitney said because it might be true. We don't know. Or she know Angie H lied on her before. With who was it? Was it Jen? Somebody she lied was, I can't recall who it was, but she pissed off before, so she don't want. Angie tried to talk to her. She don't want to hear it. She said she don't want to hear no more lies. She don't even want to entertain the words that come out your mouth because for what? I'm not gonna believe them. You might as well go talk to that wall over there, that pole over there, the chair right here, the sky, because I don't give about it. Leave me alone. And she went over there with the girls and started laughing and chit-chatting. She don't want to hear it, Angie. So, Angie, you said something, and Heather know you did. And whether Heather was... No, Heather know, because she like hearing shit about Lisa. She know. She like the room. She like it. She get tickled by it. She be laughing her ass off. She know. I don't know why she fronting and playing, trying to, girl, you being so fake right now. You being so fake right now. I don't like it. I don't like fake bees. You, Lisa, if Lisa and Meredith was getting it along, Lisa wouldn't give, I wouldn't even say, I'm not going to say 2. She would give 0 about you. Oh, I just said a name. Anyway, she would give 0 fucks about you. So why are you doing this? Why? I don't understand. I don't know. You must be plotting something else to get another I don't freaking know. I don't know. I don't understand it. But we'll see. Like I said, we continue watching and see how it unfolds. Okay, so the episode ends with Heather calling Whitney, pulling her to a side. I think it was. Or did Whitney pull Heather? It doesn't matter. But Heather was like, "What's up, sis?" So Whitney must have, I guess, with Heather saying, "What's up, sis?" Like, for real? Sis? Okay. I know I was taken aback. I know Whitney was taken aback. Like, for real? Not cuz, but sis, but you think that's what level we on right now? After what you did to me? You betrayed me? You Judas me? You amnesia me? Back in Arizona? So you say you have no remembrance? You amnesia me? Girl. Anyway, Heather said, those specific words that were said, I don't recall hearing. Yeah, we talked about Lisa a lot. We talk about that big IT all the time. But those words that you were saying, I don't remember. And it's possible that she probably don't remember the statement, that particular statement. That is possible. Maybe so. I don't know. I wasn't there. But, or maybe Heather was drinking. If she was drinking, she probably don't remember. She probably don't. However, she brought those same words back to Angie H. And Angie H said that she didn't say that. So, I can't believe neither of them two BITs. Both of them lying. Because if Whitney said, y'all said it, you said it, Angie, and Heather heard, you said it. It was said. It was said. And Whitney is just, Heather still haven't apologized to her. She, she said she didn't try to make the trip about her. I don't know what she was trying to do. She was trying to get some sympathy. I don't know what she was trying to do. some people, when they say stuff that's going on with themselves in the midst of, like, that's just like you at a wedding and somebody propose to their significant other at your wedding. That's what that's like, kind of. For example, not the time or place. That's what that was, Whitney. If you didn't know, it was Jen Shaw trip. You don't. She was already going through, and then you bring in traumatized experience that you've had in your earlier childhood, adolescent years. Don't nobody want to hear that. What this woman facing life, 50 years, that's life. She old. And you bringing this, that was not the place to do it. That was that was selfish. Just wasn't the place to do it. I understand you wanted to let people know how you were feeling, what you was going through at the moment, and get that off, because that's why you also went to Arizona, to connect with your half siblings at the time, and maybe you wanted to throw that in, but you could have did it at a softer way and said, ladies, I'm just gonna say this, I'm why I'm here, and this and that, and I'll speak on this and give y'all more in-depth information to what has gone on with me and what I'm dealing with at a later time, because this really isn't a time. It's about Jen. You could have said that. You could have done that. That's what you have a brain for. But most people, a lot of people, selfish and inconsiderate. My dog won't come in. So I'm going to end it on that note. I do thank you for watching. Remember, I do have a giveaway. I want to start giving away stuff. I say this at the end of most of all my videos. I don't know whether you all are going to the giveaway video, that I have my email address to contact me. And the instructions on what to do to get the items that I will present and give away. I need you to let me know. Email me, because I check my emails and I don't see nothing. Email me at ckdundeal at gmail.com and ckdundeal at, I think, outlook.com. Either one. Get at me so I can give you. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, thank you.